Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Experience Collector here, Ryan Whittington. Did you ever in your life have someone that you thought didn't have good intentions for you at the time, but as you matured and grew older and gained more wisdom in life and gained more perspective on things, realized that they did have good intentions for you at the time and you were just too immature to handle it? Well, I've had that a lot in my life. I tend to be a bit behind in terms of maturity for my age, even at 32 years old now, and I fully admit that. It's not something I'd like to admit, but I think it's true. And I'm facing that now, even as I speak and talk to you about this. Back when I was in college, I had a lot of professors that I struggled with at the time and I thought didn't like me or have good intentions for me. But I think I was sort of an oddball and an odd person, and they didn't know how to handle me, but I think they really did have good intentions for me and tried to help me the best they could. I remember them giving me specific advice about certain things and about my writing, and I couldn't handle it at the time. I didn't like to be criticized, but they weren't criticizing me. They were giving me constructive advice to help me, not only with my writing, which is what I was studying and wanted to be at the time, was a writer, but with other things in life too, socially, in terms of how I was as a person, how I needed to improve my ethics, and other things. And I didn't like that. I felt that it was like a snake biting me at the time, but really it was a butterfly handing me its nectar. And I was like a flower that hadn't opened up its bud yet to bloom, and that's because I was rejecting the nectar of the bee and the butterfly. And I really think that they had good intentions for me and they were trying to help me now, and I wish I could get back in contact with those people. I have tried to a few times over the years, but I think because of the way that I acted and reacted to certain things that they said by getting in arguments with them, that maybe they're no longer willing to. And you know what, that's okay, because I remember the advice they gave me, which I'm not going to share with you because it's not part of your journey, it's part of my path. But they were really helpful, and there have been other times besides in college, in my professors and stuff like that, that people have given me advice, even teachers in high school and stuff, and in middle school that I couldn't handle. And it's all part of a journey of self-discovery and self-learning, which is what life is all about, or at least a piece of the puzzle that life is all about. And make sure that you consider a person's intentions before you react to them, because they might be trying to help you even if you're perceiving it as otherwise at the time. So that's the advice I have to you younger people that are younger than me. I'm 32. Let's say you're 19 or something in college, or you're 16 in high school. Is you got to consider that they're helping you. You know, teachers and professors especially, they volunteer in our society. Well, they don't volunteer because they get paid, but they choose to do a profession in our society which raises up young people, and they wouldn't be doing it if they weren't well-intentioned. So you got to consider that. And just like in a corporate environment where you have a boss that you might not like or that you have a difficult relationship with, they might be trying to help you and you don't know it, okay? So just consider people's intentions before you react to them, okay? Peace, love, and joy. I'm the Experience Collector, Ryan Whittington. Have a good night.